Hello and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video we are taking a look at Snapshot 21W20A. This snapshot adds features to the 1.17 Java edition of the game. There have only been a very small amount of tweaks to the current data pack, which will be the future 1.18 version. So let's jump straight into things with all the changes and bug fixes in today's update. Now, today's update doesn't come with any new features. Most of it is pretty much tweaks and things that should have previously been added. So here we have a whole bunch of rooted dirt. Now, if you were to right click on this with the hoe in the previous snapshot, this will convert it to tilled dirt. Now what will happen is when we right click, it will give us a hanging root, and you'll see that will happen there. And then this is a regular dirt block, which can obviously then be tilled down to our regular farming level. So that's one very small tweak, and I must admit that is probably one of the biggest features in today's update. We're next up going to head down underground because in today's video we have been told that we have the snapshot updated, meaning geodes will be much rarer. And yeah, we got one there, we got one there, there's another there. Yeah, Mojang, I don't think it's gone to plan. They still seem pretty common to me. They aren't seem to be decreased just there. So maybe they're definitely intending to reduce these. 2 snapshots ago, they were meant to be reduced in their frequency, but they still seem to be at their normal levels and what we've seen so far. We are expecting these to be reduced. However, we are yet to see it. I guess we wait till 21W21A. The narrator, which can be enabled by pressing Control B. Now this is incredibly difficult to talk over while the narrator is talking at me, but when you hover your mouse over a button, it will now narrate this as well. Really helpful accessibility changes happening here.
Save and quit to title button.
There has been some work fixing bugs, meaning that particles which generate behind things such as glass blocks will now render properly. As we can see before, there used to be some funkiness with clouds not rendering as they should. As we can see just here with this glass, we're looking through it and the clouds are rendering just as they should be. However, this hasn't yet been applied to the tinted glass, which has been added. So hopefully this will get added very soon, because as we can see, it's working as normal. However, once again, particles are not being rendered through the tinted glass. The AI for the axolotl has been updated. If we are to spawn one in and he is on land, and then we are to spawn in something which will try and attack the axolotl, which typically runs off straight away, what we'll hopefully see is the axolotl will no longer play dead while on land. Now hopefully this guardian will do a little bit of damage to the axolotl before it makes it into the water. There we go. So usually that axolotl would have taken and played dead. That will only now be applied in the water. Now I'm incredibly sorry for this axolotl because it's not looking too strong for him. Hopefully he will make it to the water very soon. This means that they won't play dead on land and then suffocate from a lack of water. So a nice simple change there to hopefully keep our axolotls alive for just that little bit longer. Go on, axolotl! No! Saddest moment in a snapshot video I think there's ever been. As I mentioned at the start of today's video, there have been tons upon tons of bug fixes in this update. I think this is the biggest bug fixing snapshot we have seen so far. That is awesome to see. Tons and tons of bugs are being cracked. I wanted to point this one out to you because this is one of the oldest bugs that was still out there and still running, but hopefully this has now been fixed. I'm sure this is something we have all come across. Grass, flowers and snow spawning in incorrectly, floating above water. So for example, here we have an example of grass spawning on sand in a village or floating above lava. We have lots and lots of these different pictures, which as we can see have happened tons upon tons, and I'm sure we have all run across this incident before in our Minecraft worlds. One of those small things it's great to see fixed. A new MBT tag has been added called has visual fire. Now if this has been set to 1, this will cause any entity with this tag to visually appear on fire even if they're not actually on fire. Now I've done some MBT searching and I've taken the data of this husk, and I've also taken my player data, and I'm yet to see that tag actually in the data files there. It may still be in the game, but I've done some other testing as well and I've been yet to get it to work. So we'll have to keep our eyes up. Maybe there's been a little mistake there, or I'm using it in the incorrect way. We'll have to find out in the next snapshot. But unfortunately that is all the time I have for today's video. There have been a lot of bug fixes. There is a link to the changelog down below if you're interested in seeing all of the bug fixes. Massive props to Mojang Studios for all of the amazing work they are doing for this update. Thank you ever so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.